és most pedig Dennis Lut Németországból elmesélni az ő történetét, hogy ő hogyan épített fel a nulláról, a pincéből elindulva egy 10 millió eurós vállalkozást az Amazonon, nem egyszer, hanem kétszer. Úgyhogy Dennis Lut, várunk téged a színpadra.
So, hi, good morning, Budapest. Nice to meet you. No worry, this is the only speech in English. Hopefully everybody understands English. Is anybody here who does not understand English? One person? You get a private translation by our employees. No worry. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. My name is Dennis Lut from Germany. So I'm the German guy here. And I'm really happy that you're here. We have 26 degrees today, sunshine outside, and you're here because you're interested in making business. That's great. Please, everybody stand up. Stand up and cheer for yourself. No, it's really great. It's a pleasure for me to be here. So my name is Dennis, and me and my team, we build up the Go FBA. I want to take you on a trip of my journey. What is my history? What is my message for you? I was born 1984 next to Stuttgart in Germany. So I turned 40 years this year. It's disgusting. Time is running. And yeah, I'm married. I've one little daughter. Romy turns 3 years this summer, and I have one lovely dog. His name is Samson, and he's a blonde Labrador, and is very heartwarming for everybody in the office, and is very hungry very often. I graduated the Abitur in Germany, so the highest level of school, in 2004, and I went to military service 1 year, from 2004 to 2005 in the south of Germany at the artillery stuff. It was a very, experience, let's say. There I focused, or I saw that I want more from life, because this was so bullshit. Sorry, I don't want to listen to the guys who said what I have to do, because I want to do what I want to do, and I want to live on my own. This was my decision. But after the military service, I did not know what to do. So I made an education in a logistics company, Air and Sea Freight. It is a German big logistics company. And I started this education and finished some years later. And I started my first e-commerce business in 2009. In 2007, I already started some business ideas like dropshipping, arbitrage, affiliate marketing. So I tried a lot, let's say. And I figured out that it did not work for me. Maybe for others it works, but not for me. Because what I want to do is to build up something with substantially, to build up something that's worth. I want to build up a business, because all the other business models, they don't make value. So what we are talking about is Amazon FBA, Amazon FBA private label. Private label means you build up your own brand. Your own brand means you have a value. If you, for example, sell retail stuff, you sell Nike shoes, or, I don't know, Bosch products, or Apple products, it's no value you build up, because everybody can do it. It's just a matter of the buying price. What you do, or what we do, and help you, is to build up a brand that has a value. This is why I focus that Amazon FBA is the best business model for me. Because if you build up a value, you can sell it. So it's not just about the money you earn, it's also about the value you build up. So in 2009, I started my first e-com business. It was beside my job. It was from at home, in the basement. Yeah, like the most companies start. So the first phase of my journey I call the startup phase. It is the longest phase. It's from 2009 to 2014. This was all beside the job. I started at home in the basement, beside my job, and I raised the business, let's say, slowly. I started with a web shop. I put it on eBay, and then I found also Amazon, and then it raised and raised and raised. But beside my job, it took me, yeah, a long time until 2014, because I did a lot of mistakes. It was the beginning phase. You have a lot of try and error. I think just this phase cost me €1 million because I did not know what to do. In 2014, I had made a decision because I was not able to do the business beside my job because it was too big. I already had some 2 or 3 employees, but had a full-time job. It was something strange, let's say. And I made a decision and called my boss and said, "It was a very nice time with you, but I don't think we will see us again." In 2014, I also hired or rented a bigger building. Let's say it was not big, about 200 square meters, with office and a little small warehouse where we stored some stuff. We also did shipment on our own. We sent it in Germany with DHL. In Germany it's the best parcel delivery service. And in 2014, we had a lot of experience. Let's say the business grew very fast. It grew dramatically, and I hired some more employees because we had to build up structures in the business. This is where I decided to work with specialists, so people who know what to do. This was a very tough opportunity because it's hard to find them, or literally impossible. We had to build them up in our own business. This were the time when some people that are also here came into my life. It was David and Zsolt, and we built up a bigger brand. So we concentrated on private label. This is what I said in the beginning. We want to make a value on our private label. At the beginning, we also did some retail, but it's very low margin. You don't earn money. That's why we concentrated on private label. We built up our own brand, and this was the game changer in this whole Amazon game. In 2019, we built up a brand. It was about €7 million turnover. In 2020, it ended up to 10 million. So I call it the rising phase. So you see here some turnovers. It's an old graphic. In 2019, we already did €7 million. This number is very important. And in 2020, the plan was over 8, but we scratched the 10 million. Then we had the exit phase. This was at the end of 2019, beginning of 2020. The business still grew. We hit the 10 million. So we built up a brand that's 8-figure. 8-figure is, let's say, the magical border in Amazon business. If you make the 8-figure, 10 million plus, then you're in the 8-figure club. 8-figure brand club. There are not that many people that inside this club. We had some internal struggles. At this time I had some partners also in the business, and we had different expectations, let's say, about the future, because I want to grow it bigger. And I said, okay, our ways will split up, and we build a new brand. We built it at the end of 2020, so 2021 was our first year. And we decided to end up the decision, but every end is the beginning of something new. So we started a new brand. We prepared everything in 2020 and started in 2021 with our new brand, DL Pro, and started a new Amazon business. We created a turnover of about 4.9 million euros in the first year. You remember, it took 10 years to make 7 million. In the first year, 4.9. We had just concentration on private label. We did no retail, we did no other platforms. We had no web shop, we had no eBay, we had no other platforms. We just make Amazon and just Amazon FBA. We don't want to pack on our own. We don't want headache. We just want to grow the business. This is why we always decide to make Amazon FBA. We set it up, a team of experts. This is very important because otherwise it would not be possible to make this journey, to raise up the business that fast. In 2023, so let's say in the third year, we hit the 10 million euros again. Second time. In the first, it took over 10 years to make it. In the second time, it took 3 years. So we are official member of the 8-figure club, 8-figure brand club. And let's say this is the turnover of the years. In 2021, we had 4.9 million. And 2022, we hit the 8 million. I think it's for 7.9 or something. So it only took 2 years to achieve the same goal that we had in 10 years before. Why do I tell this? Because it's such important of the people you're surrounded, of the community you have, and the network. That's so important because all the people here, they're interested in Amazon, so connect each other here. That's why you're here, and support each other. If you want to build up an Amazon FBA business, support each other. That's so important because it's like a puzzle, or it's like calling a number. If one digit is not correct, you will call something wrong. Put all your knowledge together. So this is really, really, really important that you know that the team around you is so important. What our learning is, you can achieve everything with the right persons, and you know what you do step by step. So my recommendation to you is think big, act fast. It's not about the cleverest will win, but the guy who does it. I'm just a normal guy. I just did it. That's very easy. So who of you is interested in doing an Amazon FBA business? Who already started an Amazon FBA business? That's good, guys. You're on the right way. I really can recommend you to do it. I'm 110% sure that it works, this business model. I can feel with you because I was on the same point in life. I was also listening to some people who said it works. It was like a magical mysterium, let's say at the beginning, but it's quite easy. You just have to know the steps. You need the red line, and you have to do it step by step by step by step. That's easy. That's the whole game. I always get the questions, Dennis, can you tell me the one secret how to build up my Amazon business, how to get it on the next level? Also, bigger brands come to me with 6 or 7 figures and ask me, hey, can you give me one game-changing, I don't know, trick? There's no trick. It's just doing the basics right. It's just about the basics. If you're doing the basics and you know what to do, it's 80%, 90% of the business. Yes, of course, there are some little tricks, but you can do it when you have finished the basics. So what I recommend to you is, if you're interested in doing a business and you have not started yet, talk to the people here. They can help you and give you some tips to start a good business and to take your life in your own hands. Because I made a decision once that I don't want to work for a boss I don't like. So, if you have any questions, you can come to me or to my colleagues, ask me anything. I'm here the whole day. So, thanks a lot. I think we're good in time. Now Zsolt will take over. Yes. And yeah, it was a pleasure to be here. And as I said, it's the only speech in English, so now we turn back to Hungarian language. Thanks a lot.